Hello YouTube, this is Olympia. Welcome to the Splendid Tresses channel. Well, from the title of this channel, that gives you a hint of what the primary focus of this channel is. Hair. In my case, I have plenty of it. Whew! I've had my locks for 1 year, so they are deep in the throes of the teenage stage. I've been natural for, let's see, I'm 30. I've been natural for almost 20 years. This is my second set of locks. I started my first set of locks in 2008 with the interlock method. If you want to see pictures of that, go ahead and visit my blog, mainstay.blogspot. I think that's the link. Yes, okay. mainstay.blogspot. I'll leave the address in the description box. Anyway, so I am a do-it-yourselfer. I haven't been to a salon for any services for almost 20 years. I had a recommendation from a friend about a lock salon. I may or may not go there, but after not going anywhere for almost 20 years, I think I want to see how long I can go without going into another shop. But anyway, I started this set of locks with palm rolls. And the reason why I did that is because I didn't want to have to wait for the twist pattern or braid pattern to disappear. So if I started with palm rolls, I just have to wait for them to lock up. In the beginning, I washed them every 2 weeks. Some of the coils would come apart. The main problem I had, let's say, well, my hair was a bit shorter. If you visit my blog, you'll see pictures of when my hair was shorter. But I still started with about 5 inches of hair or so. And things were fine up until maybe 2 inches from my scalp. Every time I would wash them, they would get all mixed up. But then I have to separate. And when I mean separate, I don't mean just, popping the locks. But we're talking, have to really go in there and reestablish the parts each time. That was no fun. So I'm glad to be out of that stage. Now when I wash, the issue is there's a few strands, the locks tend to marry. That's just what they do. That's how they are. And I had to go in there and separate them. And I palm roll my locks. Well, ideally it would be every 2 weeks. But I had a beautiful baby boy in January. And from that time up to now, my schedule has been irregular. Let's just say that. This was done maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. I'd like to do it again, but part of me just wants to leave well enough alone. We'll just have to wait and see. So if I do it again, I'll show you the results. If I don't do it again, I'll still show you the results. So you can see what locks look like when you don't have every strand in place. I think my style is somewhere between, well, I guess you could say semi-freeforming, except I do intend to retwist my locks, but I personally don't care for the every strand in place, perfect grid look for locks. That's my taste. Everyone has different tastes, which is a good thing. There's a whole spectrum. So I just want it to seem like my hair grows out of my head like this, but it just so happens that there are several cords. I apologize for looking away at the camera. I'm looking at the mirror, and the prop that I'm using a music stand to prop up my phone. Anything else? Oh, let's see if I can attempt to do a style right here and now. This is an updo, and I'm only going to use one hair accessory to secure this updo. I'm going to have most of this hair up, and then something, I won't call it a bang, it's too much hair for a bang, but some other hair. So I'm going to do this in real time. I hope you get a good view of it. Okay, so step one, bend over, brush all the hair up, well, down. Brush all of your hair towards your face. Okay. Now I'll start with the middle. I'm going to do a basket weave. Take a little bit of hair from one side, move it to the other side. A little bit of hair from the other side. And do that. And this is a basket weave. There's something else called a fishtail. And some people prefer a more precise method of alternating the sides. But I'm a little bit carefree when it comes to things of this nature. All right, so working our way up. Notice I'm keeping my hand on the hair, keeping it smooth, bringing some hair from both sides. In this case, I don't want to bring over too much at a time, especially with my locks being this length, because I want to be able to, when I bring it over, as you move up the head, you have more and more hair up in here, in the center. And if your locks are shorter, then of course it's more difficult to make shorter hair cover that bulk. But if you work with smaller sections, that makes that a bit easier. Alright, so I'm bringing things over. Wow, and I am doing this without a mirror. Talk about bravery, my goodness. Okay. And then bringing a little bit of this over. Alright, I think we're getting close to the finish line here. Alright. Alright. No, this is not the finished product. Let's, I think I want to, how about if I do this? Because for this style, I only want to use one clip. I have more than one, but I only want to use one this time. So I think what I'll do is, okay, I held on to that, and then I took some of the hair from the front, scrunched it up there, and then just, wow, wait, what's going on over here? Uh-oh. Hold up. Let's tuck that like that. Okay. I have no idea how this looks in the back. So, this is, talk about raw footage. Okay. Alright, and I have my one hair accessory in my pocket. This here, this is a flexi clip. I think this is the best thing since sliced bread when it comes to adorning hair. It works great for all hair types, thicknesses. It comes in 7 different sizes. This is a size large, and I'm going to use this to secure my updo. Now I did this before this morning with a mirror, and then well, I took it down to do this video because I wanted you to see my hair down. And now let's see if I made a mistake. All right, it's in there. All right, let's see how this looks. I can already feel that it doesn't look the way it looked this morning, but let's just take a look at it anyway. Alright, can you see the flexi clip? Let me bend this way. Off to the side. I have to do a little bit more in here. Alright, so be gentle with your comments, okay? I did not use a mirror while I was styling my hair. But I'm going to, one way or another, get the pictures of this style on there. I'll try to tag them onto this video or send you a link to the picture so you can see how this style was supposed to look. From the front it looks okay, but from the back something's a little bit different. Alright, thank you for visiting my channel. Until next time.